Hey, Cancer, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your December 2021 career reading. So welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we're going to dive into the collective energy of Cancer, and we're going to take a look at all things career, finances, and money. So just a reminder, this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with every single one of you, so please do check out your other chart placements as well. And Cancer, if you're interested in signing up for a free reading into my free reading contest giveaway or a personal reading, you can find both of those links below in the description box. All right, so we're going to dive into your reading here, and we're going to start with the Life Purpose Oracle deck before we get into your Celtic Cross. So we have a few different cards coming up here. We have Speaker, we have Builder, we have Yoga, we have Counseling. They're saying two more here. We have Talk to Your Angels. And whoa, that one went a flying. And we have Study. All right, so we're going to dive into these. And just to let you know here, Cancer, even if your profession or what it is that you want to do is not listed over here, it doesn't mean it's not your reading. We're going to dive in the Celtic Cross here. It's just an extra little clarifier for those that are looking to shift in these directions here. So we have Speaker showing up. Your life purpose involves your skill of oration. So a lot of you are, maybe you speak a lot in your career. Maybe you are constantly using your voice. Maybe you talk on the phone. I just seen somebody with headphones here. This can be you even being a motivational speaker. Maybe you are a therapist or a counselor or a life coach. Some of you, this does not even have to do with your speaking per se, but it's about your creativity as well. Maybe teaching other people how to be creative. Speaker is coming up. Some of you may be listening to others speak at this time, which in turn is helping you open up your creative channels as well. It's helping you open up the heart chakra and the throat chakra here. But I feel like speaking will be coming in handy for you, Cancer, in the future if this hasn't already been taking place. Some of you, this could just be a one-time speaking gig. Maybe this is about interviews as well. Maybe you are speaking up for what you believe in. Next, we have Builder. It says, your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. Very beautiful. Builder can be many, many different things. This can be a builder in construction. This can be a website designer, website builder. This can be, Cancer, anything that you build. This can be from the ground up. Maybe it's internal, maybe it's external here, something you can see physically, or maybe it's something, again, like a website or coding or something of that nature. A lot of you, I feel like, are building your career up. This can be even, they're showing me actually a portfolio with, I don't know if this is artwork or if this is just your work. So if you've built a portfolio here, maybe, for example, let's say you are looking to get an acting or a modeling gig. A lot of times you build a portfolio of your best work or your best pictures or something like that. I'm seeing some of you building a portfolio. This can also be you building a lot of things here put together. I feel like you're putting a lot of things together, almost like a scrapbook, but it's to show others. So please take that as it resonates. We do have Yoga. Your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. So a lot of you may be teaching yourself yoga. Maybe you're wanting to become a yoga instructor. This can also have to do with energy work. You can see here in the picture that the chakras are emanating from the angel here. So you may be focusing on energy work, which has to do as well with stretching your body and getting your body moving. They're also showing me fire. Maybe fire rings. Maybe you just watch somebody play with fire rings or like hula hooping with fire. Please take that as it resonates. We also have counseling. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. Some of you may be training for counseling or therapy. Maybe you've taken courses or classes to become a soul coach or a life coach. This can also be meeting of the minds. Maybe you are taking some sort of career counseling at this time, or classes on more mental clarity. Maybe you're taking a guided meditation class. I feel like you are being counseled at this time as well, but it's reciprocated. So there's a back and forth energy of, at times you are the healer, you are the counselor, and then at other times you are the one that is counseling, other people are counseling you. There's advice coming in here. So I feel like you are receiving advice in the form of your career during the month of December. We also have talk to your angels. Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. Some of you may have already talked to your angels, your guides, the universe, spirit here, to bring in change, bring in transformation, bring in more abundance for your career. And lastly, we have study. Reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. That may be where that speaker comes in as well. Maybe you are studying as well. Maybe you are expressing ideas and to others. I feel like what you have to say is very important for the month of December here, and other people may be listening to you. You may be counseling other people as well to go in the direction of their dreams. And it may include you as well, maybe partnering up here. Some of you are learning, or maybe again taking an online course or teaching yourself how to do something that you feel a little bit inexperienced in. All right, let's take a look here and dive into your reading here, Cancer. What is the heart of the matter for your career, December 2021? What is the heart of the matter for Cancer? All right, we have the five of air. So there is a little bit of a conflict. I feel for a lot of you, this can be inner conflict as well. It may be external conflict. Maybe you're having issues with people that you work with. Maybe you are not receiving proper communication. There may be miscommunication going on. For some of you, this can be a win at all cost mentality. You really want something really bad, but somebody just maybe not hearing you or maybe not seeing you. But I feel for a lot of you, this is inner conflict and turmoil. So do pay attention to your words. Like I said, that's really illuminating at this time, and making sure that you are speaking authentically and speaking your truth into being here. And I feel like if you do that, other people will see and feel what it is that you are saying versus just hearing your words. Let's clarify the five of air. Okay, pay attention as well if you are an independent contractor. So let's say you do yoga and you have yoga classes and people do not show up, or they ghost you, or they just cancel without letting you know. Make sure that you are speaking, setting healthy boundaries, but also being able to be compensated for your time and your energy as well. Even if, let's say, you don't meet with this person, make sure you are speaking up, but do so in a way that the miscommunication between the both of you isn't miscued. Okay, we do have the the Four of Cups showing up here. Four of Cups energy is all about feeling like you're not missing an opportunity. There may be opportunities that are coming and going, and that's perfectly a good example with what I just said here. People may show up and they may ghost you, maybe clients, and you had an appointment set up for them to come in and they don't do it, or they cancel. And I feel like it's because of the stress possibly of the holidays that other people are not showing up. Therefore, you feel like you're missing out as well. But again, making sure communication does not get in the way. We have the Death card coming up. For some of you, this can be a situation at work that you're in where there's heated arguments or there's heated back and forth energy, and you just say, you know what, it's not worth the fight. It's not worth it. And walking away from a situation that just does not serve you any longer. The Death card is all about transformation. It's a time of an ending. There's a cycle here in your current energy that you've outgrown. And I feel like you want to go into the new year with a fresh new energy. I mean, don't we all, Cancer? But this is also, if you are an independent contractor, what they're showing me is you may have to cut off certain people, certain clients. Even though you may lose money, it's not worth your stress. It is not worth the lost income, because maybe they're not showing up and you do have a cancellation policy, but they're not abiding by it. Sometimes it's just easier to cut the cords here. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here. You feel like you missed out on a good opportunity, but ultimately it's going to benefit you because you're not dealing with the stress and the drama and the loss. All right, let's take a look here and get a few more cards regarding the Five of Air. Yeah, there it is. New beginnings going into the new year is all about this Fool energy. And right behind it, you have a lot more options out there. So one person, don't let them get in your way. Don't let them hinder you, okay? Because I feel like this is you saying, you know what, it's not worth the fight. And that may be a little bit of a struggle for you, a conflict of other people not being at their best. But that doesn't mean you can't be at your best here, Cancer, because you have a lot more clients or a lot more opportunities. What you do, the gift that you have, I feel like you can either find a job anywhere, or you can create a new life for yourself. Okay, let's take a look at the possible obstacles coming in for you and how we can navigate through them. What are the possible obstacles coming in here, Spirit, for Cancer? Eight of Earth. All right. Eight of Earth is about you learning a new skill. So the new skill may have to do with your communication. I will say here. The Eight of Earth is about putting in the hard work. It's about the card of apprenticeship. So for some of you, it may be starting new here. But the Eight of Pentacles is about inexperience. You're not quite sure how to deal with something. Maybe it's you not knowing how to communicate with angry people, angry clients. Maybe it's just people in general that are mean because they're stressed out. And it's not even your energy that is causing it. It is because they are projecting their energy onto you. And you're thinking, how do I even deal with this? Is it even worth it? And you're not quite sure because you maybe haven't had to deal with that for a while, or it catches you by surprise here. So again, the Eight of Earth is inexperience and figuring out how to either communicate, how to talk to somebody. For others of you, this can be even how to build and start a new business or start a new direction in a career here. Because the Eight of Earth, it does talk about you gaining knowledge. It is a very good card for those that are in the art field, design, music, even education here. And I feel like studying is necessary at this time, whether that is, could be you going back to school, but for the majority of you, it's just finding a new way of doing something here. And we have the Empress showing up. Some of you may be feeling like because of your inexperience in a certain area here, you may feel like you lack the confidence needed to move forward here with the High Priest, or excuse me, the Empress showing up as the obstacle. This is all about maybe even neglecting what it is that you love. It may be a creative block that you hit. It may be feeling like you're not on top of your A game, which maybe you normally are here, Cancer, but I'm sensing that you will relearn how to do something that is important to you in your career or getting a business off the ground. I feel like the right people will come in, but avoid drama. Like I always love to say, I hear from Collette Baron-Reid, is not my circus, not my monkeys. Or maybe it's not my monkeys, not my circus. But what that means is you don't have to be involved in the drama. Eight of Swords, you feel caged, you feel trapped in a situation. Maybe you feel trapped because you're not able to find something that you love. Maybe it's you feel trapped within a job or a circumstance because you can't find anything new at this time here. Maybe you're wanting to break free from where you're at currently, and that's a little bit of a challenge because you feel like that's all you know. Maybe you feel like you're only good at one thing, but Cancer, I feel like you have other gifts that are wanting to be explored and opened at this time. Let's take a look at what's below you. What is below you? Three of Fire, Three of Wands. What's below you is movement, though. It does say that the Three of Wands, I love this card because this is a card of achievement. It's a card of possibly even travel. You may have a little bit of a gypsy soul in you here, Cancer, where you like to travel and be able to move freely and do as you wish. That is why a lot of you are independent contractors or trying to build your own business as well, but it may take a lot of time, energy, and effort. But the Three of Wands, or Three of Fire energy, shows up as what's below you because this is the foundation on which you're built. You are built for achievement here. This is an expansion of opportunities and forward movement. So things sometimes may have not turned out the way that you wanted them. Maybe not anywhere close to how you've thought that something was going to plan out. But I feel like Spirit has a bigger plan and you're moving in that direction. It just seems like it's not moving as fast as you'd like. Or maybe it's about, again, learning. Maybe it's you putting in that work and learning here. Way too many cards there. Let's take a look here and clarify the Three of Fire. I like the Three of Fire because it's, you know, it's a return on which you have invested in. It's about your shifts coming in. So there is movement here. I feel like you've built something for yourself here. You have built something that, whether this is a skill that you are acting on or you built a business for yourself, you're breaking free from the norm. I feel like you're doing something that's could be non-traditional. Again, maybe it is that yoga training or yoga teacher where maybe 20 years ago, nobody heard of that or it wasn't a thing that could make money, but now you've wanting to open up a location. For some of you, a motivational speaking, people think, oh, there's only a select few people that can do that. No, 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 Cancer, you can do that as well. This is about you studying and building the life that you want and manifesting whatever your dreams are made of here. The Seven of Wands says that you're going to stand your ground, be at your personal best here. This is the foundation on which you're built. If you felt attacked or misunderstood or even the need to defend yourself regarding your career, wishes or your career hopes, this is about you breaking free from that cage and living life on your own terms, not conforming to other people's rules and obligations, not punching a time clock, not just living paycheck to paycheck, but freely coming and going as you please. And this is what you're built on. And you may have a hard time dealing with authority here, Cancer, if you are working in a job where other people have to tell you what to do. You may butt heads with people that do that if that is where you're at currently. Let's take a look at the recent past. How would you like these here, Spirit? Thank you. Okay, so in the recent past here, we have the Magician. Yeah, you are free to manifest what you wanted here. For some of you, if there was a change shifting, you may have manifested, even if it seems sticky or fearful, or it wasn't very good. You actually manifested it because of that. You're able to step and decide and make a new direction here. Some of you, this could have been a new job. It could have been a new business here. But the Magician is about you using those natural talents, Cancer, tapping into those resources, taking action, believing in yourself, and ultimately manifesting the life that you want here. I feel like this is something you've already started to do. Let's take a look and clarify what this is for you. A lot of times people think, oh, I didn't create that tower moment, or, you know, I didn't want that to happen. But really, sometimes we do. We want change. We just don't want to deal with the hurt or the transformation or the pain that comes from it. But ultimately, inside, we are wishing for change. Sometimes it just has to come crumbling down in order for us to move forward in a new direction. Okay, how would you like these, Spirit? So we have the Five of Pentacles, which you may have sensed a little bit of a loss or left out here. There may have been health difficulties, financial difficulties here, but I feel like there is a renewed sense of faith, an end of a hardship coming in here for you in the recent past. And this may be something that you're still working towards here, is committing fully to yourself or to an idea that you have here. This is, again, breaking free from traditions. And you did get the Seven of Wands again. So you're doing something that is non-traditional. So for example, Let's say that your goal, your whole life was to go to school, become a doctor, and that was it. You may be breaking free from that and saying, you know what, I still want to live my life path, which is a healer and helping other people, but maybe I'm going to become a holistic doctor instead of the traditional doctor, or whatever that means to you here. I feel like you're committed now to your dreams and manifesting your goals. The Queen of Pentacles is willing to do what it takes and put in the hard work. She's also very good with her money. She can manage resources well. Sometimes she can go on spending binges though. Sometimes she can be a little bit materialistic. So do pay attention to your investments here, Cancer. Set yourself up for success. And I feel like you are recovering maybe some sort of health issue as well, but you're committing to your dreams at this time, and you're rebuilding some sort of investment, and you're rebuilding not only in yourself, in your dreams, but externally as well. And I feel like you're breaking free from whatever was holding you back, whatever you felt caged or imprisoned in. Let's take a look at the potential. What's the potential for you, Cancer, in your career? Page of Water, emotional fulfillment here. Pages bring new, and I feel like there is something unexpected that's coming in here for you. This is about news. Pages bring news as well, and this is news that you will be receiving of some sort of emotional nature. So Cancer, if you've been looking for this opportunity to bring more love into your life, doing what it is that you love, bring more caring energy, maybe opening up that heart chakra, bringing more passion and more healing into the world. I feel like this is your chance. This is the universe saying, well, we have this gift here for you. Expect it. So do pay attention of the synchronicities and signs. For some of you, this can even be volunteer work. If you have been volunteering on the side, maybe some of your time or energy, or if you've been helping out somebody else for very little, but they insist on paying you for this, I feel like good news will come from a situation where you are giving with your heart here. So let's clarify this energy. Spirit, can you please tune into the Page of Water? Thank you. The Tower in reverse. Yeah, you're dodging a bullet here. Not necessarily just dodging a bullet, but like we talked about earlier, I feel like this Tower that maybe has already happened for a lot of you is something that you wanted to happen because it forces you to go in a new direction. And that's kind of what you wanted here, Cancer. The Tower showing up in reverse is a sudden revelation that offers you freedom. So this message that comes in, it may come out of the blue is what I'm sensing here. And it may actually change your world around. Some of you, it could cause you to move someplace completely new. It may cause you to move in a completely new area of a career that you feel a little bit not unfamiliar with, but you're willing to let what you know come crumbling down to do something that is more emotionally fulfilling. So I love this for you here. A lot of change, a lot of revelation, and a lot of freedom that's going to offer you to go in a new direction. Let's take a look at the near future. Three of Cups, celebration, beautiful energy here. Three of Cups. So not only do you have the three showing up as your foundation, but you have double threes here, which is about Trinity, harmony, union, advancement, and birth. And the Three of Cups showing up is you celebrating either an abundance, a raise. This is a news of a job, the news of bringing something to life, creating a business or a job here. So for a lot of you, this is receiving the news, which is the potential here, and you will be celebrating. So I love this for you. There's something that you've been manifesting here with the recent past that you've been really thinking about, that's been on your mind for quite some time, but you haven't quite hit the nail on the head, so to speak. But now is the time. I feel like you will hear news in December. It could be towards the end of December as well. I'm also getting December 11th for some of you. Let's take a look and clarify what the celebration is all about. Queen of Cups. There it is. You're going from the Page of Water, hearing the news of an emotional nature, to actually doing what it is that you love. The Queen of Cups energy showing up. This can be recognizing that you are worthy and that your intuitive gifts here are manifesting. Some of you, this is you being in the caring profession. You could be even a tarot reader or a medium or a healer as well. It's somebody who's very empathetic, very compassionate, and very kind. This person is also a healer as well. I think I said that here, but you're feeling emotionally secure and maybe even a little bit emotional because of the news of something that comes in for you here. Some of you may be getting even a gift or an inheritance or a large bonus that you weren't expecting. This can even be a huge client base or word of mouth. You may sign a contract is what they're showing me as well. But the Queen of Cups is showing up and you will be celebrating. And I feel like there will be tears, but I'm seeing happy tears for you. Let's get one more card here regarding the celebration. What is the celebration here all about? Something that you've been wanting. I feel like you already know. Ace of Wands, baby. I love it. Ace of Wands is a passionate new beginning, a new idea. You're feeling inspired. This is that creative boost. You feel like you have a new sense of purpose again, especially if you've been trying to chase your dreams for a long time, Cancer. This is you going all in. Beautiful new beginning in something that you feel very, very passionate about. So beautiful energy. That's what you're celebrating here. Wands are about inspiration, passion, spiritual drive, and creativity. So something quite creative is coming in and launching beautifully for you. Let's take a look and see what you're telling yourself in the month of December. What are you telling yourself? They're giving me a name right now. Jamal, I feel is the name, Jamal. Please take that as it resonates. I mean, it could be a place or a street as well. But Jamal, I feel like I'm not quite sure what that means. Eight of Water, Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups energy showing up is you moving on, you walking away from something because you're in search of something deeper. And it certainly is coming in for you. You're manifesting. You're ready. I feel like you've been ready to walk away. You've just been waiting for the go. You've been waiting for, you know, when you're at a race and you hear the gun or you hear the go signal, that's what you've been waiting for and ready for takeoff here. And the Eight of Water says you're searching for something deeper and you're focusing on your self-growth and your expansion, your money, and what's in your highest good at this time. I love this for you. I like the Eight of Cups because I feel like the Eight of Cups says you have everything you need to move forward. Even though you're not quite sure where you might end up, you know that you'll end up in a better place than where you are at now. Let's clarify the Eight of Cups, Spirit. Ten of Wands, releasing the heavy burdens that you've been carrying. I feel like the heavy burdens have to do with your emotions as well. Because you carry other people's stuff. And that's what empathy is all about here, Cancer. So this is about you releasing other people's baggage, stuff that does not even belong to you. Maybe you work in an environment or you did in the past that there was just too much drama and you would take on little aspects and little pieces of this drama and hang on to it because you weren't quite sure how to let it go. For some of you, you have a natural people pleaser ability within you. So you're always saying yes, even when your load is already stacked on, even when you have a plate full, sky high, you'll still say yes sometimes here, Cancer. But I feel like you are leaving that behind and you're doing now what is in your best interest, not in the best interest of everybody else. All right, let's take a look and see what your external influences are, Cancer, for December 2021. What is going around in your environment here? Oh, thank you, Spirit. Seven of Earth, Seven of Pentacles. All right, this is about your hard work paying off. It's about persistence, determination, planning. And this is about you know, you may be at the crossroads and you're looking out and you're saying, all right, I've come this far. I have a path I can take. This is about you coming to that Y in the road here, Cancer. You have two directions that you can either take. You can go on the right path or the left path. And the Seven of Pentacles is saying you've done a lot, but this is saying don't quit. You're almost there. So whatever direction that is in the direction of your dreams here, even though you put in a lot of work, it could be even elsewhere. Maybe you've stayed with the company for a long time. This is about you choosing a new direction and a new path, but not based on a brand new beginning with nothing, you know, starting completely fresh, but you're going on a path based on wisdom, based on experience, based on how far you've come. And you're taking the lessons the money, the time. You're taking all of that with you, but you may be just going in a new course of a direction here with the 7 of Earth. You're definitely putting, this is saying your hard work is paying off here, Cancer. So, Knight of Wands showing up here. Knight of Wands is saying you are willing to jump through the hoops to get to where you want to be. The Knight of Wands is the second fastest knight in the deck. This person takes rapid, passionate action because they're ambitious, spontaneous. I feel like there's something enthusiastic or daring that you want to commit to, but it's still a little bit scary, but I feel like you will take this leap. I love this for you. You're going in a new direction is what I'm sensing here, Cancer, but I feel like there's new money coming in or some sort of, there's a celebration here. So you will be receiving either, again, abundance, raise, bonus, promotion, a contract. So very beautiful. Let's take a look at your hopes and your fears. What is coming in here, Spirit, for Cancer's hopes and fears? Okay, that's a little too many here. We just need one. All right, Ace of Fire. Okay, there's the Ace of Wands showing up again, and we did get that Ace of Wands already. So your hope here is that you can chase your dreams and go all in. This is about you feeling that inspiration, that creativity, that new sense of purpose. This is your hope, and I see it manifesting into the physical being or physical realm here. The fear here is, what if I have a creative block, or what if I have a lack of motivation once I get there? What if there's a burnout here from putting so much energy into something? But I feel like if you can keep your intention and your goals strong and the reason why you are doing something here, why are you chasing this dream? If it is heartfelt and comes from a place of true authenticity here, any fear you have, false evidence appearing real, any fear will be dissipated, will be removed from your energy here. And if anything, it'll be so low that that'll actually motivate you and prompt you to be living more in hope instead of fear. Because again, you already have the Ace of Wands showing up. So your hope here is manifesting, and I feel like your fear is small enough where, yeah, there may be little times that come in and out of your life where you're feeling like it may not happen, or it's just too much of a big dream for you. Okay, but we have the Empress showing up again in the upright, and the Empress is all about your worth. So the hope here is that you will be feeling abundant, feeling worthy, feeling on top of your game once again, and you absolutely will. All right, let's dive into the final outcome regarding your career. What is going on as the final outcome for Cancer career, December 2021? Okay, we have the Three of Swords. Three of Swords energy. The Three of Swords energy is rejection is God's protection here. They do want me to go one more with the Three of Swords. But the Three of Swords showing up is about forgiveness. It is about releasing the past, especially if you did have a Tower come in. So not only do you have the Three of Swords as the outcome and the Tower, you've already received the Tower. And I feel like for a lot of you, I feel like you're celebrating here in the near future, but you may have to leave something behind, and that may be difficult for you, okay? So ultimately, I feel like you're taking the plunge, you're taking the leap into this new direction, but it may be a hard goodbye. Okay, so this could mean you are leaving employees or people that maybe you've been with for a while. This could be cutting off clients that maybe were close to your heart here. But the Tower showing up again, I feel like this is you releasing fear, okay? You releasing heartache, or you releasing some sort of a loss here, because remember, it does show up in your reading in reverse, and it's offering you freedom. So it could be even freedom from the restrictions, freedom from you feeling not good enough or feeling like there was some sort of separation here. There's healing within this energy as well. Let's clarify the Tower and the Three of Swords. I feel typically if these were the first two cards to come out, it might worry me a little bit, but because you have the Magician, you have the Three of Water, you have the Page of Water, you have the Ace of Fire, you have all good cards, and you're telling yourself you need to walk away from a situation. But for a lot of you, it is a painful situation to walk away from because there is maybe a little bit of fear, because maybe some emotions are tied up to something here. Spirit, can we please clarify the Three of Air with the Tower? I feel like this is, you know, and I'm going to tell you how I get it. If it's obviously going to be sticky, I'll tell you. But I am feeling, you know, it will be a transformational shift, but you may be leaving behind people that you care about, or leaving behind something that you feel there's a sense of loss with. But I feel ultimately this is going to offer you more freedom. Okay, we have the Lovers card showing up here. So this could be some of you maybe even leaving behind a lover, or maybe you're doing a little bit more traveling or focusing on your career versus somebody that you were with or partnered up with. This is about a choice. So a lot of you will have a very important choice to make. And I feel for some of you, you may have a slow time making this choice, okay? And that may be why the Tower comes in, or why the Three of Air, because you're sitting in it wondering, what is the best direction for me to go? And I feel like, again, there's something very close to your heart that you're wanting to hang on to, but ultimately you know that in order to offer you a new beginning or new freedom, something has to be released here with the Three of Swords energy. So very, very interesting coming out here for you. I do feel overall good energy, but there is going to be a little bit of that letting go, especially, for example, let's say you received a job in a different state, but all your family is in one location. It may be hard for you to leave that behind. Maybe you've been in a company that is like family and you are moving on to something else, and it's going to be difficult to leave that behind, but you know in doing so, it's going to offer you freedom. So that's the energy I'm getting from the Three of Swords. Now let's take a look. We're going to get a message here, Cancer, from the Wisdom of the Oracle. And I will read the prosperity message from the guidebook. This is one of my favorite decks by Collette, Baron-Reid, Wisdom of the Oracle. Oh, I love it. And it talks about exchanging gifts. You have beautiful gifts within you here, Cancer, and I feel like you will be utilizing them. It talks about the law of giving and receiving. It talks about currency, trade-offs, weighing costs, and determining value. So the message here is this. All your hard work and efforts, your commitment to learning, creating, and spending your time wisely pay off in ways you may not have been anticipating. The gifts of yourself, your time, your ideas, and the energy of your intentions are being reciprocated by the universe, which is sending you signs and signals, aligning synchronistic meetings and opportunities to bring you success and more. Everything is in exchange. Keep doing what you're doing. Goodwill comes back tenfold. Okay, they also want me to read the protection message as well, because it did come out in reverse here. And this is the message for you. Be careful what you pray for, because you just might get it. And then realize you don't want to face the hefty price tag that comes with it. And that's what that Three of Swords is all about. You may get that dream job you've wanted, but then realize, oh wow, do I really want to do this? It says you may find yourself in a situation you've always desired, but no, you will have to walk away from, or even fail at it, because you can't or won't pay the dues it asks of you. If you want to be a famous musician, you have to practice your craft every day. If you want to be a millionaire, you have to be responsible for managing the money and paying the taxes. Even a windfall bears a cost. It's okay though, because Spirit will help you achieve balance over time. Another message here reminds you that being only the giver and not the receiver plays out in many relationships in your life, where you find yourself in victim mode, in a codependent dynamic, or holding on to a false sense of control. Others may push you to continue to prove yourself. The time has come to distance yourself from this kind of imbalance. Being aware of the need to both give and take is the first step to your true destiny. It's all good and getting better. Not only can you handle this, but you can flourish as a result of everything. Wow. Now this is an extra clarifier, because I know some of you were thinking with the Three of Swords and Tower, you were thinking, whoa, halt in my reading, Melissa, what just happened? But this explains perfectly exchanging gifts. So what this is saying is, again, be careful what you wish for, Cancer. because you may receive it and then realize with the 3 of air that it's just too much and you're maybe not wanting to pay the price. So really setting those intentions and thinking of all scenarios in the situation here. All right, Cancer. For those of you that are returning, you know the exercise of the power animals. And for those of you that are new, this is the time where we do the spirit animal oracle exercise, where I just have you close your eyes for a moment, Cancer. And I have you tune into that third eye chakra. That is the area between your eyes. And I have you think of the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. This can be an animal that flies high in the sky. Maybe it's an animal that is wild or domesticated. Perhaps it is an animal that you've loved for a very long time, or maybe you've owned at one point, or maybe you own now. Whatever animal is showing up in your mind's eye, Cancer. And if you do need a moment, just pause the video. And we are going to get the messages from Spirit. So I have to tell you here, holy moly. As I said, flying high in the sky, intuitively, I was getting a lot of messages and one of the cards flipped over. But all 4 of these animals here, aside from one, all fly. So pretty crazy here. But I do want to let you know here, Cancer, for those of you who would like to be entered into my free monthly reading giveaway, I personally will enter you into that giveaway. All you need to do is post in the comments below whatever power animal you've seen in your mind's eye. All right. So your first animal we have here is Hummingbird. It says, be here now. Cancer, be here now. Be in the present. I feel like a lot of you will be really enjoying the energy and the time that you have socializing with your friends, with your family, with clients, and enjoying the present moment in December. We have Nightingale. Love is all around. Love is all around. A lot of you may be choosing to possibly even go someplace near a lover or near a loved one. Maybe that is where this new beginning or new job comes in as well. But we have love is all around with the Nightingale. Next we have Eagle. Eagle Spirit, and it says Spirit has your back. Whatever direction you want to go in, Cancer, whatever direction of your dreams, Spirit has your back. You are supported. And we have Owl. It says you can see clearly now. I feel like the communication that comes in, the big yes that is coming in for you, is really going to cause you to go inward, Cancer, and really see the big picture of what it is that you want in your life. It is you can see clearly now. And lastly, we have Ant Spirit, and it says time to collaborate. You can see here that the pieces of the puzzle that maybe you felt were missing are now coming together, and you will be collaborating with others to bring in, to complete the puzzle, so to speak. So beautiful energy from your spirit animals. All right, we're going to get a message from the Soul Truth. We're going to get a question. I really love these cards because it really makes you think on that soul level. So Cancer, what I recommend here is either pause the video and jot down this question or phrase for you to meditate or think of at a later time as well as now, or pause the video and really think of your answer. Okay, they want me to go one more with this actually. Usually I only get one, but they want me to, thank you. Oh. Okay. Okay, now I understand why. The first one we have here is, when was the last time I couldn't stop laughing or smiling? Very important to ask yourself that, because I feel with the being in the now card for you, this is going to come up where you will have a chance to be able to do more smiling and laughing and living in the now. It says go back to a moment when you laughed so hard you almost wet your pants, or maybe you did. Feel the laughter grow in your body, your cheeks hurting and your eyes watering. Maybe there was even a snort or two. Laughter is healing. It reminds us to take life less seriously and find the joy in the littlest things. Note to self, laugh more often. Your soul action is this, Cancer: make somebody laugh today. All right. So when was the last time you laughed? Ask yourself that. But this is the message that they were telling me. Go again, go again. And it says, where can I ask for more help in my life? And it makes perfect sense. You carrying that 10 of Wands energy, carrying the heavy burdens of everybody else. Also you releasing. It says, until we can receive with an open heart, we are never really giving with an open heart. When we attach judgment to receiving help, we knowingly or unknowingly attach judgment to giving help. That is a quote by Brené Brown. And it says, today's soul action. Today, ask someone for help and receive it with an open heart. Your mantra is this: I ask for what I want and I am open to receiving it. Okay, so yeah, and you just got the card of collaboration. So a lot of you are collaborating and asking for help in your life at this time. Especially it could be family members, your soul tribe, people at work or employees. So you're definitely asking for help in this situation here. All right, and as we wind down your reading here, Cancer, now is the time where I typically pull from the crystal bowl here, but I will be reading from the Crystal Spirit Oracle. I love the messages and the beautiful artwork on these cards. And it expands our minds and helps us learn about other crystals out there as well, aside from what I have in my bowl. One of my favorite ever stones, probably one of my most favorite, is Carnelian. This one actually comes up quite often, but Carnelian is this beautiful orange energy. And Carnelian can help you out here in the month of December. Carnelian. And it is card 14, which breaks down to 1 and 4 equals 5. And that's the card of divine guidance. That's the Hierophant. Your message here is this. This is about increased confidence, dignity, poise, and self-assurance. And your prosperity message is this. When Carnelian spirit appears, it is not a time for second guessing yourself. Did you forget how much power you have to co-create the reality you wish to experience? You are called today to be confident in your strengths, to feel self-assured as you deal with unexpected challenges or boldly move forward into uncharted territory to explore its possibilities for you. Feel the strength of the universe propelling you forward. Walk with dignity and grace, for you are truly capable of co-creating all that you need. Whoa, very beautiful. Don't second guess yourself here, Cancer, because you have a lot coming in for you. I feel like if you second guess, you could be here for a lifetime. So jump into something, feet forward, your best foot forward. You're doing something. You're going all in. Carnelian, we have backing you up. All right, Cancer, that's what I have for you. I hope it resonates. If so, please hit that like button. It certainly helps get these channel divine messages out there to those that need it. Also, hit that notification button if you would like to receive notifications on my weekly readings, and subscribe if you haven't already. And again, if you'd like to enter into that free monthly reading giveaway, just post your power animal in the comment box below. Otherwise, in the description box, there is a link on how to enter as well. All right, Cancer, I'm going to leave it at that, and I am sending you all out a lot of love, light, and abundance.